Alright, welcome guys. Today's video we're going to do something that's a little bit different. We're going to do a little road trip. So there's a cool part of Thailand that I really enjoy driving through. We're going to go from Khao Lak here in Phang Nga, and we're going to drive around to Chomphon. And you go through some pretty cool looking jungles, and you see some waterfalls and some of the other stuff. So we're going to take a look and see what we see. And there's another beach over on the other side of that sailboat, and this is the view you have. This is one of the most popular parts of Khao Lak, and the beach here is just absolutely fantastic. So anyway, this is why people come to Thailand. They come here to do these beaches, stuff like this, and getting to Khao Lak is relatively easy. We just drove a car over here. There's many ways, but people love this part of Thailand. The sand is nice, the water is nice. But we're gonna stay here just for a little bit more, and then we're gonna hit the road. So this guy up here is getting some coconuts. So he just shimmied up the coconut tree, and then he's trimming off the branches. Here we are at Bang Sak Beach. This is about 12 kilometers north of Khao Lak, the main part of Khao Lak. Just a nice little stop here with the white sand. Check out the ocean. This is Bang Ban Beach. Bang Ban Beach, something like that. And I'm not sure, this may be the furthest north beach here in Thailand on the west side. You see some of the small little islands. And there's a national park right next to this. And you have to pay 200 baht to get into here, into the national park. This is Hat Ao Koi. It's where they do a lot of fishing and stuff over here. The tide's low, so the water is way, way back. And then there's a guy over here, he's cutting on a coconut or something. Alright, so this guy right here, he makes it's actually the bonsai. He does it out of the coconut instead of the bonsai tree. So this guy's just out here doing his thing. And he's got his tools and everything.
อันนี้คือมันเป็นแหล่งทำเลย
ไม่ครับผมเก็บไปสะสมไปทำที่บ้านเก็บทำที่บ้านไม่ได้ทำแต่ผมเห็นใน YouTube มันมีสวยน่าทำอยากทำ
ก็เลยลองหัด
ครับ
ทำ
มาทำครับ
All You can see right here, this is some of the mangroves on this little river. And this whole area is kind of like a little swampy area like this. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is kind of a just off the beaten path, so there's no like real boat tours or anything like that to take you down these little rivers and canals and stuff. So here's a look at the countryside. We're just north of Ranong. I don't think you can hear it, but I can hear the cicadas, everything. Yeah, this is beautiful. So we're following Highway 4 down here. Now on the other side of this ridge is a river, and then on the other side of that is Myanmar. So hopefully we'll be able to get close. There's a stop I want to do here where we can see Myanmar. See how they cut the road right down through the jungle. Here we go. This is the Panyaboom Waterfall. It's just right here next to the road. And this is a little national park, so you can pay like 50 baht to go up in there. We're just going to enjoy it from right here. Yeah, this is beautiful. You see the top of it right there through the trees. And then a little bit more down here. And then this side little fall. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, so I think they call this the Laun. This is overlooking this river right from the bridge. See some of the houses on stilts over there. And you can see the boats and the little community that's built over here on this side. Yeah, this is pretty cool here. The water looks pretty low, so it must be kind of the low tide. Okay, so here we are. This sign here, I believe, says the end of Thailand. So where we are is we're right here in Khao. And we are right here on the river. And right over there is Myanmar. So you have the big wide river that separates the two countries. And this river kind of just winds along. This is like the closest point right here to the other country. So you can see they got the boats, got people out here fishing. And I asked the guy if we could go over there, and he says cannot. He said mai dai, which means cannot. But I'm sure a lot of these guys find a way over there. You got the kids over here posing for some pictures. Now right here, they cut them somewhere along the river, and believe it or not, what they do with these long things is they peel that skin off of it, the outer skin, and they shred it. It kind of looks like paper whenever they pull it off of there, and they use it to make the hand-rolled cigarettes. So that's what they do with that. Yeah, this is cool to kind of stop and just take a look over there. And this is Khao. And yeah, getting ready to go do something here. And the Thai police showed up. So it actually looks like he's headed over there. So he must have some permission to pick up something. So it looks like he's going over there to get some kind of product. You can see some sacks over there on the pier. Yeah, just life here on the river. There's a little tiny town over there. It looks like it's got 3 or 4 roads. There's not a whole lot over there. Don't even know the name of it. It doesn't come up on my map. All right, so we're at our last stop that we're going to have time for today. We are right here. We're on the Khao Isthmus. So this is what the little stop here that they call Khao Lak or something like that. Anyway, this is the narrowest part of Thailand from the east to the west. And this goes back right here, goes back to King Naresuan days. And they were actually planning to dig a canal from one ocean over here to this river to where they could basically cut transportation all the way around, you know, Malaysia down to Singapore. They wanted a shortcut to where they could send goods from one side of Thailand to the other. And they sent, King Naresuan sent, I believe, some Portuguese engineers to come over here and survey this route. And obviously it never got dug, but there's more plans for Thailand up to this day. So let's look at this right quick and I'll tell you a little bit about it. So you can see it says Union of Myanmar, 100 meters. And then they have a little map right here. So the current plans for this is to go from the ocean right over here to the Krabi River and go from over here, the Gulf of Thailand, across. And it would make it to where they could send all these big container ships and everything. So what the Thais are planning right now, the latest plan, is to build a railroad. So they could put stuff on like container ships and bring it down here, unload it, put it on a railroad, and then bring it over here and then unload it and send it down on the Krabi River. So that would cut out digging a canal. So because there is some mountains and stuff like that in between here. All right, so let's look out here. That sun's a little bright. Okay, hey, I have a little placard here. And I said it wrong. It was King Narai that was the one that wanted to dig the canal over here, not King Naresuan. So it would make it to where they could send it from the Gulf of Thailand over to the Indian Ocean. And it's only from east to west, Khao Lak is only 50 kilometers wide. So it's would be quite a canal, but it's you know, with modern techniques, it's not impossible. But they were thinking big even back in those days. And then this is the river where it would lead to. And over here, there's no port, no fence. You could swim the river if you would like, but I don't know where you would go to. That's dense jungle on that side over there in Myanmar. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, guys, that finishes up our little driving video from Khao Lak going over towards Chomphon. Yeah, it's been a great day. Stopped a lot of cool stuff. I could spend all day just stopping, looking at temples and looking at waterfalls and just exploring this area. Ranong looks really, really cool. I haven't spent much time there, but the old town and the harbor and all that looks like it's worth something to see. So maybe on another trip I'll come over here and I'll dig around and see what kind of little gems are in that town. It looks nice. Anyway, if this is the first time you've ever seen my video, this is the kind of stuff I do. I show you what I see here in Thailand and tell you a little bit about what I know. So if you like this, it's kind of an open narrative. I don't do anything fancy. I'm not editing and playing loud music and jumping off of buildings and doing whatever. So I'm too old for that. I just show you what I see, tell you a little bit about what I know. And if you like that, then subscribe, and then you're notified when I post a new video. I'm pretty active. I do a lot of videos, and if you want to know a little bit more about Thailand, you know, watch these. And if you have any questions, ask me in a comment, or you know, say I want to do this or I want to know this, and let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. Or if you want to see something different, tell me that also, and I'll do my best to make a video of it. So anyway, from over here on the road between Khao Lak and Chomphon, remember, life is a journey. So until next time, enjoy.